one of the questions that we received from our audience is as follows: what to do if you do something you want and something bad happens? How to trust yourself? It's much better to be in a situation when you make a mistake, you take a control over what happens to you, than to give that control to any other circumstances or any other people. You should rejoice. You should be happy that you tried it, you made a mistake, you learned it. It means that you secured your own future against similar mistakes. And any kind of life experience that appear that as the result, you can give as a great present to all the other people who will find themselves in a similar situations. You will hold the answers, you will help them because you know how it feels.
So what I would like to add to you is the thought that bad does not necessarily mean unpleasant, and unpleasant doesn't necessarily mean bad, okay? So usually we perceive the situation unpleasant, we label it or evaluate it as bad. Yes, it can be unpleasant, but not necessarily bad. Why? Because if you look on your life and many situations, what happened to you in the past, you look back on them, and usually you can label them, yes, they were unpleasant, but not bad. Many significant life changes for the better were unpleasant, but not bad. So please do not make those two words, one, or evaluation as one word or one idea, always separate it. And yeah, that would be my advice to that, because bad, it's a very strong word, and we never know what the change will bring in the future.
Mm-hmm. And the only thing I would add is that it depends on the motivation. So if your motivation is good, that you want to develop yourself, help others, create something better for others, for yourself, then even if you fail, it was a success in this way, because you're building up, you're creating a new habit of actually, changing things and being not afraid. So then you can actually, based on this, trust yourself even more, despite the failures, which you may perceive as failures at the time, but eventually they will help you grow.